Hello, everybody. My name is Jackson from Stunfisk and Show. Today I'm joined by Patty and Christian, and today we will be
Don't
reviewing the
play.
finale of WandaVision. I don't know if you can see me, but I am inside of a TV right now. Patty, can stop playing that song.
What?
Alrighty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop playing cringy Fortnite stuff. Just you're getting
You
every
sent it to
single
me.
WandaVision theory wrong.
Alrighty.
Are you
Spoiler
dumb?
alert, by the way.
Are you dumb? I had got my some things right.
Spoiler alert for WandaVision. You can watch WandaVision on Disney Plus if you didn't know by now. Or you don't care about videos yet, or not. You don't care about it. You don't care about the MCU, and you're just clicking on this video. Well, hello there, and hello, not Austin. Alrighty.
Hello there.
So, the finale of WandaVision is a finale, and it didn't have Patty's most anticipated character.
But he'll be there. He'll be there. He will be
It's
in the
over. There's
No.
more.
It's so alright. So what's gonna happen is in another series coming up, we're gonna be like, oh, the engineer.
What if
or the
Reed
space
Richards was
engineer,
in WandaVision?
he's coming, and Reed Richards is gonna be there as like a cheap. Oh yeah, you see, that's the space engineer from WandaVision. You see connections.
All right. Let's go.
Connections.
Instead of going through scene by scene, we're just gonna give our open discussion on the finale, and then we're gonna talk about the series as a whole and what we thought of it. So we'll just give all the thoughts right away.
White
Alex,
Vision.
what do you think?
White
There's
Vision.
a reason. There's a reason why Twitter is going to be a paid subscription, because of all the theories and all the Mephisto's going to be in it. Oh, and Nightmare and Nicholas Scratch, even though that was the deleted scene.
What?
Oh yeah, Demon Scratch deleted scene. They filmed it, but then they cut it out because COVID. Anyways, so yeah, Twitter is the worst social media platform out there.
What are you?
What does this have to do with WandaVision?
I don't know what he's talking
As well,
about at
the
this point.
theorists that made their expectations so high, and they felt
Jackson,
you
all
and
you
Patty.
do is watch YouTube videos on WandaVision
No,
theories.
I haven't done that since Pietro's revealed. Okay.
Oh my god.
That was
The
amazing.
only
Bill.
theory that I really wanted to be true was Reed Richards. That was the only.
And the Mephisto rock song.
No, that was a joke. The whole Mephisto nightmare thing.
See, this is Patty. Now Patty's gonna say all his.
Where'd he go?
He just went off the grid. Okay, now Patty's just gonna say all of his theories and.
We can say that for later. So, Christian, what are your overall opinions on the last episode?
It definitely was what I was expecting it to be, in a good way and in a bad way. Personally, I'm not a fan of setting up how, it's going to be different than any MCU thing you've ever seen, but then it just ends up being a big CGI fight at the end. That's flipping Dragon Ball Z. Which I didn't like too much, the whole final fight thing.
Interesting. You don't like
I liked how Vision and
epic plot
both
twists?
Visions were competing against philosophy against each other. That was a good way. But then the no Vision, White Vision, whatever it's called, he just flew away, never to be seen again until they need him again conveniently.
But no, the reason why he flew away because he has all this memory with no connection to anything, with no feelings, no anything. So he's flying away to kind of understand this. But if he can't, some bad things are definitely going to happen.
It's
because he has all of Vision's memories with no.
He's flying into Spider-Man 3.
They're just bringing back. The problem is they're bringing back characters.
They're going to bring him back to kill Captain America.
They're undermining Infinity War's weight, and they're just bringing back every single character. to some extent.
You
died
expect
in that
What did you
Spider-Man to be
expect was
dead?
gonna happen?
Yeah, you think they're gonna
For them
kill off
actually to have
money?
weight and death.
You think they're
No,
gonna
that's
shoot money?
never gonna
Action
happen.
actually have matter
That
and
was
move the
never
plot
going to
forward?
happen. That was never going to happen.
Black
The moment
Widow
Vision died, and then
Well,
they
can't
announced
wait for
Gamora
Iron
died.
Man to
WandaVision.
be
But then
brought back to
Gamora
life
came
in
back.
Doctor Strange too.
He will be.
But then
Yes,
Black Widow
a
came back
multiverse.
to make a break movie. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
the
multiverse. Oh, I
Uh-huh.
can talk all day
That's
about
how
the multiverse.
Loki's coming back alive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the finale was great. And anyone who's crying about the Darkhold thing not looking like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., well, newsflash, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is not canon. Anyway.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It's not canon.
It's not canon, Christian. Not whatsoever.
Is amazing. Agatha Harkness is not Jamie Woo amazing. It is amazing. Amazing villain. Definitely not a twist villain because there wasn't a twist.
Yeah, it wasn't a twist.
It's kind of like Mysterio from... I mean, what?
Yeah, Mysterio's a hero.
He's a hero, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what... because Agatha Harkness isn't a villain.
How is Agatha good?
Mm-hmm. How is she
She's
not the villain.
I'm going to steal your powers.
She's not the antagonist.
Yes.
No, she wants to
and
steal...
Then,
she wants to steal Wanda's powers to help her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna make the whole entire thing hers.
And then there's Gordon Hayward.
I don't know. Is his name Gordon?
Wait,
his name is not Gordon.
Wait, no, that's
You keep saying Gordon Hayward every single time you mention his character.
Just
Director Hayward, which that guy was laughably laughably bad at the finale when he's like,
what do you mean?
See, I was intrigued, like with his whole thing about, I think it was
Ultron
episode 5 when he was like, "Oh, you weren't back when the people that weren't back snapped away. You weren't around then to go through what we did." And then I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. Let's see them expand on that." They never expand on that. That's the only thing we get to know about him. And then he just goes on an absolute rampage in the finale. Just starts shooting Wanda's kids. Why is he shooting Wanda's kids? Couldn't tell you.
Because they're Wanda.
Who wouldn't want to shoot kids that don't even exist? Who would?
Well, you're a sicko, Christian.
Yeah. Oh, Patty, what are your thoughts on the WandaVision finale?
Oh, it was pretty good. Once I got over Reed Richards not being in there, it was okay.
Thoughts on them setting up Spider-Man 3 at the end? Well, anyways,
are you gonna further even bother explaining this Spider-Man 3 setup, Jackson?
Oh yeah, she knows everything now because she's been reading, she's been doing her studies, and yeah, her studies.
Okay, so what? I still don't understand what the implications of that post-credit scene are. What are her kids?
She knows everything. What? No, she's gonna reopen up. She's gonna open up the multiverse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna break the multiverse by trying to get her kids free. By trying to recreate her kids. Which will break the multiverse. Which kind of just undermines the whole WandaVision finale, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I hate the second post-credit scene. Because it undermines everything that they did in the finale.
You know what's another thing that I'm bothered by in the finale? When Wanda gets rid of her family, and then when she's leaving and all the people are mad at her, and then Monica, I was telling Jackson about this, so he knows what I'm talking about. When Monica Rambeau, she's like, they did all this stuff for you, and you don't, you did all this stuff for them by getting rid of your family, and they don't even understand. What? Mind controlling a bunch of people is not as bad as
Chaos magic.
Chaos magic.
This is why she belongs in a Captain Marvel movie, okay?
I mean, that's where Monica Rambeau is going.
Yeah.
The best part of Captain Marvel is its side
Tomato.
characters. Fun fact.
Yeah, and they're all going to be in Secret Invasion. Amazing team.
Yeah,
It's going to be the best.
Watching Captain Marvel too. That's what I'm wondering.
Oh yeah, I think like a theme is just going to be there's going to be a scroll in every post-credit scene, even the Loki post-credit scene, and we started with Far From Home,
Loki is
and we're
going to
going to keep
be a
going.
weird series because it's going to be about the
Why should I care to
multiverse
watch
police.
the Loki series if it's not happening within the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
He asked Heimdall to give him a lift.
Yeah, but it's like not happening in the actual.
But it is.
Oh, but it will though.
Yeah, once it connects, once he shows up in Age of Ultron, it's going to be great.
Okay. Anyway,
because Loki is gonna go to the police of the multiverse, and then when the multiverse actually breaks,
with
he'll
Lightning
get
McQueen.
thrown. Yes.
Uh-huh.
He'll get thrown right out back into the regular.
Can we talk about
MCU.
WandaVision? Can we talk about WandaVision? This is a WandaVision.
We are. Because who's creating the multiverse? Wanda.
All right. Does anyone want to talk any more stuff about the finale specifically before we just go on, dude?
Oh yes, boner.
Okay.
No. All right, listen. Pietro is Boner is actually Pietro. It's the Fox X-Men Pietro. But Wu in the beginning of the series said that there's what is it called? A witness protection person that they're trying to find. Well, what if that's Pietro? And what would his name be? Boner. Because like a sick joke.
Well, on another one of Patty's theories.
It's not terrible.
Let's talk about
people say this.
Let's talk about the series as a whole.
Vision's the best character.
Personally, I liked it. If you're gonna tell by the reviews, I liked it like for the first 4 episodes, and then it had a very
You liked episode 3?
Slow downfall for me personally.
This is why I might have to personally attack.
What's the word? What's the What is it called? Twilight, the show about all the scary stories and whatever.
What? The Twilight Zone?
Yeah, the Twilight. Exactly.
Vampires?
I liked the beginning.
No.
When it was like when it had like
the guys from the Batman movie
vibe, when it was just a normal sitcom with like weird stuff happening. But then they start explaining stuff, and it just becomes
your favorite episode is the episode of all the exposition. Your favorite episode is the episode of all the exposition.
What's my favorite episode?
4.
No.
What's your favorite episode? 5. That's the best episode, by the way.
The peak of WandaVision for me was when Vision and
Ralph Boner shows up.
Were arguing with each other.
Dude, Ralph
at
Boner,
the end
aka
of
Fox Pietro.
At the end of episode 5, that was the peak of WandaVision for me.
I agree, but it was like entire way. It didn't really decline that much. But then Agatha all along was like.
Agatha all along was amazing.
Well, I really enjoyed peak WandaVision.
I liked Agnes, but then once she became Agatha, she just became your average Marvel villain, and she didn't act like anything she did as Agnes. And there was just no personality to her.
Hey, neighbor.
Just like another MCU twist villain from a recent movie that Petty hasn't seen Far From Home, so I won't spoil. But if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking
What
about.
twist villain? Oh, the chameleon.
Yeah,
The chameleon.
but
He's the
Mephisto's a
twist villain.
good guy.
Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Why am I saying
I learned Mephisto's name and origin for no reason.
I learned Nightmare's name and origin for no reason.
I didn't.
I learned who Blue Marvel is for no reason.
I learned who Nicholas Scratch is for no reason.
I learned who Agatha Harkness is for the good reason.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I learned who Proton is. That Monica Rambeau's name? I don't know. Whatever Monica Rambeau's like superhero name for reason.
That's
I learned that Hayward is Ultron for no reason.
I learned
Alrighty.
that Hayward was building Ultron for no reason.
Alrighty. I enjoyed WandaVision. I don't know if Chris wants to give me a rating, but I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was great the whole way through. There was all
with no Reed Richards.
that would have put it like 10.5. All the sitcom stuff, I loved it. I loved the MCU stuff because I'm an MCU fanboy. I'm not an MCU fanboy.
You are
are.
a total MCU fanboy. So for me, I think it slowly goes up from like episode 1 to around like 5 or 6. Then it's like, and then Agatha all along, and then 8 and 9 are like, So, I would give it an average 7 out of 10. I mean, it's not bad. It's
average is a 5, Petty.
But no, 70%.
No, that's not how it.
Definitely how it works.
It's 5 is.
That's how it works.
We literally discussed this in the Santa Claus review.
We did not discuss.
Yes, we literally did. 5 is the middle ground.
Oh yeah, you can go check out the Santa Claus review.
So do you rate it a 5 out of 10, Petty?
I rated it a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I think it was good for the most part. I feel like there was some
Jimmy
stuff that
Jimmy Woo.
I feel like there's some stuff that like could have been better, and that the last post credit scene just leaves a bad taste from the series. That's like you're gonna close it up with
mid-credit scene, Far From Home flashbacks.
Shut up. Like this like big emotional of it's done everything, and then she just hears her kids again, and it's like you're just going back on what she tried to forget and what she was trying to get rid of, and now you're just going right back on that
because she's the villain.
Yeah, I think that was pretty well said, Petty. So my thoughts, I liked the beginning of it, the first few episodes, and then I didn't like where parts of the series was going and what it did with characters. Also, another thing was, although the sitcom parts were the best parts, the situational part of it was good, but the sit and then the for comedy, I'll be this is gonna sound so dumb, but I literally thought they were just making fun of comedy from like the 50s and 60s and 70s. And that's like why the jokes were so cheesy. But then I realized they were like actually trying to be funny. And I was like, oh no. And I just did not like that.
What?
But I think there were.
If anything, you
They're
should be complaining about the later
off of
years.
the 50s and 60s sitcoms.
Those are hilarious.
No,
if anything, you should be complaining about the later episodes comedy, specifically episode 7, because a lot of people hated that for no reason.
Was episode
the
7 the
Modern
one where
Family,
Vision
yes.
takes the mic off and he's like, "What am I doing
Yeah,
here?"
it's the
Behind
Modern
ice cream
Family.
truck?
No, it's when Agatha and Longfoot.
Yes, it's the same episode.
Yeah.
No, that's a completely different episode.
That,
There's
I liked
there's
that
like a
one.
turning point once Monica gets her powers. It's like a complete turning point.
Monica
Oh, wait,
should
that
not
would be
gotten
in the same
powers.
episode.
This is just
But,
because of the CW with everyone getting powers now.
Monica, literally in the comics, she gets powers.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't mean they have to do it in.
Yes, they
Hayward
do.
didn't become.
No,
did
they
you want Hayward to
don't.
become Ultron?
Yeah, did you want Hayward to build
Did you want
Ultron?
Hayward?
Did you want
You
Nightmare
guys
to
did.
get
Don't
introduced?
put this on
No,
me.
I did not.
Don't tell me the
guys did.
MCU.
You
Don't tell
guys
me the
did.
MCU.
I did not.
MCU does so many different things in the comics. Don't tell me that they're just handing out powers to anyone they want to.
Patty's the one that's saying, "Oh, they had to do it because it's in the comics," and you're attacking me because you should be mad at Patty.
No.
No.
We have
What are you
perfectly
talking about?
reasonable expectations.
Yes. So like I thought Reed Richards was gonna be in the series since episode 1.
And 2
Christian,
weeks
what do
from
you
now,
rate
if we're not here for
WandaVision?
Falcon and
Actually,
Winter
never mind.
Soldier
I don't want to
reviews,
hear
that's
what you rate. Quicksilver?
It's over. Ooh,
Kane the
yes.
Conqueror? Christian Bale's in Thor 4. Okay. Thor 4 is going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, Heimdall's in set photos of Thor 4 now. Why are they just bringing everyone back?
Because that's what Marvel movies do, okay?
That's what superheroes do. That's
Yeah.
just what superhero things do. You know how many times a comics person dies?
Yeah, but
comics
that's
later,
something you're
they're
not
alive?
supposed. You don't have to bring that into.
Superman.
Well, yeah, because that's because they wanted to do the death of Superman immediately for the DCEU.
Why would you do the death of Superman without developing?
What does this have to do with WandaVision?
This is just
That's
Jackson
nothing.
being a Marvel fanboy.
All
and a
right, my
DC
rating
hater.
for WandaVision is
I
going
like
to be.
DC. I like Batman. I also like Jason Momoa. I don't like.
Doesn't like
I don't like
Zack
1980.
Snyder
I don't like Wonder Woman 1984.
Okay, can you
Yeah.
please stop talking about the DC? Okay,
Pedro Pascal.
my rating of WandaVision is going to be a. I'm gonna put it at a
3 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Yeah, I think it was a little bit above average.
Mhm.
I think that's where Patty put it too.
Yeah, I did.
It's interesting because both of us have very different.
Well,
We have very different takes yet.
we're probably going to do a Falcon Winter Soldier series review thing that will probably have other people on the review episodes as well, because someone named Austin's more interested in that than WandaVision, even though
I
he
was
never gave it a chance.
Personally, I was more interested in WandaVision than.
But now Christian is
Falcon
just
I
Winter
still think
Soldier.
I honestly think WandaVision
And-
might be better than Falcon
And
Winter Soldier.
WandaVision was kind of disappointing to me.
How could something you have no expectations for be disappointing?
And then
Unless you're
I didn't
excited
think
just-
Falcon and Winter Soldier looked good. So with that logic, I don't know if it's gonna be okay. Anyway, tell us in the comics what you comics.
the
Post in
comics?
the comics.
Tell us
The
in the
comics.
The comics!
The comics.
Join the Discord server in the description. Tell us in the comments what you guys thought of
Comments.
WandaVision.
Like
Anything
and
else you guys want to
subscribe.
say?
Like and subscribe. Join our Discord.
Yeah,
Jackson, any last words?
Spider-Man 3 is going to be the best MC movie.
Oh my! All right, see you guys.